Be still and know that He is with you. He'll never lie, His words are always true. Stand tall and weather all of life's storms. He'll make the coldest heart feel so safe and warm. Walking in this world, you may fall down. Keep going forward, don't ever turn around. With faith and hope, united we'll stand up from the ashes, holding God's hand. When you pass through the waters, He'll be with you. Passing through rivers, they will not sweep you. Walking through fire, you'll not be burned. So much to believe in, so much to be learned. Flames will never set you ablaze. Seeing God's power, you will be amazed. Shining bright when dark clouds draw nigh, you'll abide under the shadow of the Most High. He's your refuge and He strengthens your soul. He'll roll back the waters and He'll calm the raging shoals. Be still and listen to the Spirit as He speaks. He'll provide all your needs and He'll shelter the weak. Our God will step up and take full control. He'll overflow you with joy and He'll soothe your weary soul. When you pass through waters, He'll be with you. Passing through rivers, they will not sweep you. Walking through fire, you'll not be burned. So much to believe in, much to be learned. When you pass through waters, He'll be with you. Passing through rivers, they will not sweep you. Walking through fire, you'll not be burned. So much to believe in and much to be learned. Flames will never set you ablaze. Seeing God's power, you'll be amazed. Well, good evening, everybody. We welcome you again to some live singing tonight. I put that video there together right before I came on the air tonight. I apologize for the trial version or whatever it said on there about Windows Movie Maker. But anyway, I wanted y'all to hear my new song recorded just the other day. Marty Denton's the writer on that song. Powerful, powerful song, in my opinion, about Isaiah 43:2 and how that God will be with us when we walk through the rivers and through the fire and all the stuff that this life has in store for us. You know, Jesus said, in the world you shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer because I have overcome the world. And so I hope tonight that song ministers to you, that you are, whether you're on the mountaintop and everything's going good in your life, or if you're going through a valley or through a trial tonight, maybe that song will minister to you. You can find it over at my Reverb Nation account. Just go to ReverbNation.com, type in artist Jason Coulter. You'll see all my songs on there. I've been trying to add a few more. There's also a new one on there called Life Laced with Lies that I really like. Marty Denton's the writer on it as well. For those of you that are singers and musicians, Marty Denton has a catalog of about 700 or more songs that he's written, and I know he would be happy for you to record them if you would be interested, so you can hit him up on Facebook as well. So good evening, everybody. Good to see you here with me. Hope things are well in your life. And I have a request already. This goes out to Richard Naylor, Zach Williams tonight. Those of you that watch me, you know that I like Zach Williams. So here it goes. It goes something like this. There I was, empty-handed, crying out from the pit of my despair. And there you were, in the shadows, holding out your hand. You met me there. And now where would I be without you? Where would I be? Jesus, you were the voice in the desert, calling me out in the dead of night, fighting my battles for me. You are my rescue story, lifted me up from the ashes, carried my soul from death to life, bringing me from glory to glory. You are my rescue story. You were writing the pages before I had a name, before I needed grace, singing songs of redemption, 'cause every time I ran away, you were louder than my shame. And now where would I be without you? Where would I be? Jesus, you were the voice in the desert, calling me out in the dead of night, fighting my battles for me. You were my rescue story, lifted me up from the ashes, carried my soul from death to life, bringing me from glory to glory. You are my rescue story. Never gave up on me, never gave up on me. You were my testimony. Never gave up on me, never gave up on me. You were my testimony. 'Cause you never gave up on me, never gave up on me, never gave up on me. You are my testimony. 'Cause you were the voice in the desert, calling me out in the dead of night, fighting my battles for me. You are my rescue story, lifted me up from the ashes, carried my soul from death to life, bringing me from glory to glory. You are my rescue story. So true tonight. He is our rescue story. And we are here doing some singing tonight. Glad you have stopped by to spend a little time with us. And hopefully, I say us because I've got this crazy moth flying around my microphone. So if y'all see me swatting tonight, just know that when I opened my door to come in, there was a moth that came in with me. So maybe he'll or she will get saved tonight and leave me alone. But anyway, good to see everybody watching tonight. Like I said back before, I can't see you on here tonight, but if you'll leave a comment, say hello, I'll make sure that we recognize you, because I do appreciate each and every one of you. I've not been doing a lot of singing lately. This past week and a half's been kind of busy for me. Not to mention, I've been a little bit under the weather the last few days, and I'm just now getting back to where I feel decent. And so y'all continue to pray for me if you will. And let's see here, Lonnie Brown could use some prayers tonight and tomorrow. So we want you to remember Lonnie Brown tonight when you pray. And let's see, I'm going to tune up my guitar and try to do another Zach Williams song tonight. Hopefully I can do something that will bless you and encourage you. Let me say this tonight, too, before I sing. A good friend of mine, pastor over in Campbellsville, Mike Coppersmith, passed away. I got the news today while I was in church, actually. And my heart's breaking tonight for Sharon and the family. But I know that Brother Mike's in a better place. I was thinking this morning about him when I got up and the family. And I was thinking about all the ministry me and him have done together. I recorded a CD back at one of his tent revivals several years ago. And Brother Mike's on there talking and ministering. It's a really cool disc. A lot of good songs on it. A lot of good friends of mine singing and playing on it as well. So I want you to pray for Sharon Coppersmith tonight and the family of Brother Mike Coppersmith. I know that they greatly appreciate your prayers tonight. So remember that family. We want you to leave your requests on here as people that watch do pray and ask you, if you will, if you have a need, a request, just leave it on the comments and we'll have people pray about it with you. So anyway, here's another Zach Williams song. Goes something like this. Every time I try to make it on my own, every time I try to stand and start to fall, and all those lonely roads that I have traveled on, there was Jesus. When the life I built came crashing to the ground, when the friends I had were nowhere to be found, I couldn't see it then, but I can see it now. There was Jesus. In the waiting, in the search, in the healing and the hurting, blessing buried in the broken pieces. Every minute, every moment, where I've been and where I'm going, even when I didn't know it, couldn't see it, there was Jesus. For this man who needs amazing kind of grace, forgiveness at a price I couldn't pay. I'm not perfect, so I thank God every day. There was Jesus. For this man who needs amazing kind of grace, forgiveness at a price I couldn't pay. I'm not perfect, so I thank God every day. There was Jesus. in the waiting, in the searching, in the healing and the hurting, like a blessing buried in broken pieces. Every minute, every moment, where I've been and where I'm going, even when I didn't know it or couldn't see it, there was Jesus. There was Jesus. There was Jesus. There was Jesus. All right, there was Jesus. That's a powerful, powerful song there that Zach Williams put out a few months back, and I know you've heard it, and I encourage you to pull it up and listen to it every day. It's a good song about, all of us can relate to those times in our life to where we have walked through storms and situations and had struggles in our life that we thought, God was a million miles away, when in reality, He was right there with us the whole time. So, anyway, glad you all are watching tonight. Richard Naylor, Stephen Carpenter, Tabitha Bullock. I'm not sure if that's Tabitha or if that's Terry, but both of you, we appreciate you very much. I had Terry on with me back a few months ago and shared his testimony. And y'all go back, pull that up. It's on my timeline. And powerful testimony. Brother Terry and Sister Tabitha are good folks, and I appreciate them very, very much. Jack Hazlett's watching tonight. Let's see here. Let me go back and make sure I'm not missing anybody. And yes, Richard Naylor, Danica Spangler, Lonnie Brown, and all of you guys that I've mentioned. If you've not commented yet, leave a comment. Say I'm watching. Let's see here. All right, so I think that's good. All right, Jack Hazlett wants me to do this song tonight, and let me make sure my guitar is in tune. This is a powerful song called God Save the Family, written by Pastor Tommy Bates. Good to see you on here, Jack Hazlett, all the Hazlett families. Good people, good friends of mine, and I appreciate all of you very much. Tiny fingerprints all through the house. Closet is bare. There sits an empty couch. In the stillness of the night, you stand all alone, crying, oh God, what happened to my home? Turn your eyes on Jesus. I know He'll meet you there. The only hope that we have is our answer in prayer. God save the family. Hear a little child's cry through the tears of a mother. The father asks why. Bring sweet forgiveness and broken God save the family. Need your love back again. Oh, gathered the children, set them up on his knee. Jesus blessed each one. He knew they believed. His hand is still reaching into your troubled home. There's no need to fear. You're not alone. Turn your eyes on Jesus. I know he'll meet you there. The only hope that we have is our answer in prayer. God save the family. Hear a little child's cry. Through the tears of a mother. And a father who asks why. Bring sweet forgiveness and broken hearts mend. God save the family. He needs your love back again. God save the family. Need your love back again. Yes, God save the family. There's a fly now. I've got a moth and a fly and all kinds of stuff flying around my microphone tonight. But it'll be all right. Y'all see me swatting, just know I'm swatting flies, all right? So there you go, Jack Hazlett. That song is a good song. I've been singing it for a long time now. And truly, the day and time that we're living in, that we need God to touch our families. Good to see Lydia Franco, I think's how you pronounce your last name, Lydia, on here. Amanda Coulter, my sister-in-law. Patricia Browning, say hello to Ernie for me. And we love you guys, all of you guys, very much, and appreciate you tuning in with me tonight and every night. I've got some guests lined up we're going to have on real soon, and I'm excited about them. We're just waiting on some scheduling things to happen, and so we can have some folks on with me that's going to bless your heart. I know they will, and so be praying about that, be excited about it. You know, in this day and time, we can turn on the television and watch the news, and we just get so depressed and discouraged, listen to all the stuff going on. But there's nothing like tuning in on Facebook, and there's many people doing these live singing shows or whatever you want to call it, and then we can spread some encouragement, lift people up. That's what we should be doing, and so that's my prayer for all of you guys tonight. Yes, that fly will not leave me alone. I'm going going to try to do a song here. I've got to find my lyrics, of course. Y'all bear with me just a moment. And, fear is something that the enemy wants to instill in our lives every day, actually. And it doesn't take long with all the stuff going on that we find ourselves in the midst of situations that bring fear to our lives. Hopefully you can still hear my guitar. I've got a battery light on, but hopefully it's still coming through for the time being. But this is a Zach Williams song I've sang back, 3 or 4 or 5 months ago, maybe longer. It's called Fear is a Liar, and maybe it'll touch somebody out there tonight. When he told you you're not good enough, when he told you you're not right, when he told you you're not strong enough to put up a good fight, when he told you you're not worthy, when he told you you're not loved, when he told you you're not beautiful, that he'll never be enough. Is a liar. He'll take your breath, stop you in your steps. Fear is a liar. He'll rob your rest, steal your happiness, cast your fear in the fire. Fear, he is a liar. When he told you you were troubled, you'll forever be alone. When he told you you should run away, that you'd never find a home. When he told you you were dirty and that you should be ashamed. When he told you you could be the one, that grace would never change. We know fear is a liar. He'll take your breath, stop you in your steps. Fear is a liar. He'll rob your rest, steal your happiness, so cast your fear in the fire. 'Cause fear, he is a liar. We know fear is a liar. He'll take your breath, stop you in your steps. Fear is a liar. He will rob your rest, steal your happiness, cast your fear in the fire. Cast your fear in the fire. Oh, cast your fear in the fire. 'Cause fear, he is a liar. And yes, he truly is a liar. Fear is a liar tonight. And we want you to know that God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and love and a sound mind. And I think about the day and time that we're living in and all the stuff going on and all the chaos, and we can say all kinds of stuff and just know we just have to know and believe that everything's going to work out and be all right. And know tonight that fear is a liar. All right, so we're still singing songs here tonight. I'm just kind of kicked back here to get comfortable. I have a moth and a fly that is flying around my microphone, and some time or another, hopefully, he'll go away. But anyway, good to have you on with us tonight, and we're singing songs of encouragement to lift you up, positive messages, and good songs. And we want you to be blessed tonight. So, all right, let me do this one. Casting Crowns is another group that I dearly love, and their songs are amazing. This is one of them. It's called The Voice of Truth. Oh, what I would do to have the kind of strength it takes to climb out of this boat I'm in, onto the crashing waves, to step out of my comfort zone, to the realm of the unknown where Jesus is, and he's holding out his hand. Giants calling out my name and they laugh at me, reminding me of all the times I've tried before and failed. The waves are calling out time and time again. Boy, you'll never win. You'll never win. But the voice of truth tells me a different story. The voice of truth says do not be afraid. And the voice of truth says this is for my glory. Out of all the voices calling out to me, and I will choose to listen and believe the voice of truth. I would do to have the kind of strength it takes to stand before a giant with just a sling and a stone, surrounded by the sound of 1,000 warriors shaking in their armor, wishing they'd have had the strength to stand. The giant's calling out my name and he laughs at me, reminding me of all the times I've tried before and failed. The giant keeps on telling me time and time again, boy, you'll never win. You'll never win. But the voice of truth tells me a different story. The voice of truth says do not be afraid. And the voice of truth says this is for my glory. Out of all the voices calling out to me, I will choose to listen and believe. I will choose to listen and believe. I will choose to listen and believe the voice of truth. All right, very true song tonight. Listen and believe the voice of truth. And that's a Casting Crowns song, very powerful song tonight. All right, let's see here. Richard Naylor, Will You Ride With Me? That's a song that we do sometimes from Brownsville Revival. And yes, I'll do it right now, Richard, for you. Also, good to see Amber King Carmen on here and says, will you please keep my granny Emma King in your prayers? We will do that. Remember that request. And also Ricky King, her uncle. And Ricky watches on here a lot of times. Think the world of Ricky and that entire family. So we want you to remember the King family tonight in your prayers. All right, if you're just joining us, we are singing songs of encouragement tonight to lift you up and give you some hope. Truly in this world it's hard to find, but many times in these songs we can find a line or a word or a chorus or a verse that just grabs you and really ministers to you, and that's what we pray will happen during these broadcasts. So, all right, Richard Naylor, here you go, buddy. He has fire in his eyes and a sword in his hands. He's riding a white horse across this land. He has fire in his eyes and a sword in his hand. And he's riding a white horse all across the land. He's calling out to you and me. Will you ride with me? He has fire in his eyes. He's got a sword in his hand. He's riding a white horse all across this land. He has fire in his eyes and a sword in his hand, and he's riding a white horse all across the lands. He's calling out to you and me. Will you ride with me? And we say, yes, Lord. We'll stand up and fight. We will ride with the armies of heaven, gonna be dressed in white. And we say, yes, Lord, we'll ride with you. He's got a crown on his head. He carries a scepter in his hands. He's leading his armies all across this land. And he's calling out to you and me. Will you ride with me? And we say yes. We'll ride with you. And we say, yes, Lord. We will stand up and fight. We will ride with the armies of heaven, gonna be dressed in white. And we say, yes, Lord, we'll ride with you. You see that fire in his eyes is his love for his bride. He's longing that she would be with him, right by his side. That fire in his eyes is his burning desire that his bride would be with him, right by his side. He's calling out to us right now. Will you ride with me? And we say, yes, Lord. We will stand up and fight. We will ride with the armies of heaven, gonna be dressed in white. And we say, yes, Lord. We'll ride with you. We say, yes, Lord. We'll ride with you. Very true message, very true scripture in that song about how when the Lord returns again, He's not coming to hang on a cross again, but He's coming in power. He's coming in authority. He's coming with a crown on His head and a scepter in His hand and fire in His eyes. And He wants us to be ready to meet Him. So we need to do that. All right, let's see here. Katrina Salyers wants me to do Evidence by Josh Baldwin. Let me see if I can get the lyrics. Katrina, you know me too well, and that if I don't have the lyrics up, I'm lost because I'm so old now that I can't remember anything anymore. And so I don't want to have to make up the words as I go. See if we can do it tonight. It goes something like this. Evidence by Josh Baldwin. All throughout my history, your faithfulness walked beside me. The winter storms made way for spring. In every season, from where I'm standing, and I see the evidence of your goodness all over my life, all over my life. And I see your promises in fulfillment all over my life, all over my life. Help me remember when I'm weak. Fear may come, but fear will leave. You lead my heart to victory. You are my strength, and you always will be. And I see the evidence of your goodness all over my life, all over my life. And I see your promises in fulfillment all over my life, all over my life. All throughout my history, your faithfulness has walked beside me. The winter storms made way for spring. In every season, from where I'm standing, I see the evidence of your goodness all over my life, all over my life. I see your promises in fulfillment all over my life, all over my life. And I see the evidence of your goodness all over my life, all over my life. I see your promises in fulfillment all over my life, all over my life. So there you go, Katrina Salyer. Surely tonight we all can see the evidence of God's goodness on our lives, as many times I like to say, Dave Ramsey says, God's blessed me better than what I deserve. And I like that, because truly tonight He has blessed me better, much better than what I deserve. I appreciate the Lord. Let's see here. I am singing something. I want to do this song tonight by the Crabb Family. Started singing this a few years back, and I love the lyrics. It don't always fit in a worship service, but especially times like this right here, we can sing these kinds of songs, and hopefully it'll touch somebody. It goes something like this. People said he'll never make it, he'll never see it through. They don't know what keeps me going. I guess they never have met you. My life, it was in shambles till the day you came along. Turned my teardrops into laughter. You gave me a brand new song. 'Cause I'm still holding on. Lord, I'll never let you go. You gave me a smile. You touched my heart. You touched my soul. And the bridges that's behind me, Lord, I'll burn them to the ground. 'Cause I'm still holding on. Best thing I ever found. Voted likely not to prosper, was left hanging over my head. He'll never amount to nothing. That's what most people said. I've been known to be unsettled. I've never stayed around too long. But you're the treasure I was searching for. And Lord, I'm still holding on. I'm still holding. Lord, I'll never let you go. You gave me a smile. You touched my heart. You touched my soul. And the bridges that's behind me, Lord, I'll burn them to the ground. I'm still holding on to the best thing I ever found. and the bridges that's behind me. Lord, I'll burn them to the ground. I'm still holding on to the best thing I ever found. I tell you what, that fly just will not leave me alone tonight. That thing is sent directly from Satan. I do believe that. And I'm swatting and playing and singing and blowing air and spitting and going on, trying to get that thing out of my face. But anyway, that's a powerful song there. I'm still holding on to the best thing I ever found. I love that song tonight. All right, I'm going to do about 2 more songs, and then I'm going to go in my house and get my fly swatter and kill this devilish, satanic, demon-possessed fly. So let's do 2 more songs tonight. Let's see. Richard Naylor, I Found a Friend in Jesus. I'm not sure which one that is, buddy, but I will just shoot it over to me. You may already have. It may be in my messenger, and I just can't remember it tonight. But I'm going to do 2 more songs, and let's see. We're going to do... go here. Tempted and tried, we're oft made to wonder why it should be thus all the day long. While there are others living about us, never molested, though in the wrong. Cheer up, my brother, live in the sunshine. We'll understand it all by and by. And when we Jesus coming in glory, when he comes from his home in the sky, then we shall meet him in that bright mansion. We'll understand it all by and by. So farther along, we'll know all about it. Cheer up, my brother. Live in the sunshine, and we'll understand it all by and by. We'll understand it all by and by. All right, so there you go, guys. I am down now. I have gotten a broken guitar string. And I tell you, Satan will do anything he can just to shut you down when you're singing songs about Jesus. So anyway, Richard, the next time I'm on, buddy, remind me and I'll get that song, bring it to the table for you. That's another Zach Williams song. So let me say tonight, I appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning in with me on these late nights. And I desire your prayers, starting a brand new job in the morning. And my family desires your prayers as well. Let's lift up one another, encourage one another. And I hope to maybe do another broadcast on Thursday night, have a guest with me, and it'll be a very encouraging program, so I want you to remember that. I'll post an update reminder about it as well. And so I'm still swatting this fly. I'm going to kill this thing before next time. But anyway, you guys are awesome. Thank you all for tuning in with me tonight. Have a blessed night, and we'll see you next time, all right? See you guys. Have a good night. God bless.